Hello and welcome to SJ Aviation HQ, and I'm coming at you with another model review video. This time I'll be reviewing the ANA Nippon Airways 787-10 by Phoenix Models. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you like watching these sorts of videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and while you're there, ding that bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Before I get to give you a tour of the box, I'll give you a quick backstory about ANA Nippon Airways and their operations. Nippon Airways, also known as Air Japan, is the largest airline in Japan by revenue and passenger numbers. Currently headquartered in Tokyo's Haneda International Airport, Nippon Airways was founded on December the 27th, 1952. Nippon Airways has an extensive domestic route network that's over the entirety of Japan, from Hokkaido in the north to Okinawa in the south. Nippon Airways' international route network extends through China, Korea, Southeast Asia, Canada, USA, Mexico, Western Europe, and Australia. According to the popular aviation website planespotters.net, Nippon Airways has a total aircraft fleet of 241 aircraft, consisting of a mixture of Airbus and Boeing aircraft. Among their strong fleet of 241 aircraft, Nippon Airways has a total of 73 of the Boeing 787 Dreamliner family, including 36 787-8s, 35-9s, and just 2 of today's focus, the 787-10. Nippon Airways is one of a few worldwide airlines to have all 3 variants of the Dreamliner family. So now some information on today's registered aircraft, the replica of the model. So the MSM number of this aircraft is 62684. The aircraft is a Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner. Aircraft registration is Juliet Alpha 900 Alpha. The test registration of the aircraft was November 8 to 90 Victor. The aircraft is 1.3 years old and was delivered to ANA Nippon Airways on March the 29th, 2019. The aircraft has 2 Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 engines stored. The aircraft is currently stored. And this aircraft was the first 787-10 delivered to the airline. So now with that out of the way, I'm going to give you a brief tour of the box. So here at the top we have the Boeing 787-10 trademark logo or titles or typeface. Here in the middle we've got the two-dimensional rendering of the aircraft itself. At the bottom left hand corner we've got the ANA logo, inspiration of Japan, and the registration, which is Juliet Alpha 900 Alpha. And in the bottom right hand corner we've got 1 to 400 scale. On the bottom panel we've just got the warning details, and then we've got the barcode with the item number, which is 04264, and this model was made in China. On the right panel we've got the 787-9 trademark logo and the two-dimensional rendering of the aircraft. Here we have the 1 to 400 scale titles, same as the other side, and again same as the other side. And on the back we've got a different sort of design. We've got Mount Fuji in the background, a temple of some sort, I'm not quite sure, but then we've got the cherry blossom, which of course is Japan's native tree, I believe. And on the front here, I believe that there is Mount Fuji. I'm not quite sure, but with that done, I'll now show you the model. And here is the beautiful Nippon Airways 787-10 by Phoenix Models. So now what I'll do is I'll give you an in-depth review of the aircraft itself, going from left to right, from the nose cone to the APU, and then I'll show you the other side of the aircraft and then the bottom of the aircraft. So let's go right ahead and zoom into the front of the aircraft. So here we have the nose cone of the aircraft and the cockpit windows and the window wipers that are just there. Here we have the, I believe this is the angle of attack, and below here and just here are the pitot tubes. Here is the Star Alliance logo with the L1 door next to it with the blue outline of the door frame. Here on the nose gear door we have the numbers 900, which is part of the registration, and below that is of course the nose gear itself. Here we have the Japanese flag, which is outlined in black because of course the background of the flag itself is white, and this part of the aircraft is white, so you wouldn't be able to see where the flag is otherwise. Here is the ANA logo. Of course, ANA stands for All Nippon Airways. Here we have the windows, the cabin windows in between the L1 and L2 doors. Just above the A in All Nippon Airways, or ANA, is the beacon light just here, anti-collision beacon. Just above the L2 door we have the first antenna of the aircraft, and then next to that we've got the SATCOM, which is for like the Wi-Fi on board the aircraft. Going down the aircraft, we're going to focus on the engine just here. This is the number 1 engine, I believe, the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 engine. This little thing just here you can see is the vortex generator. Here is the Rolls-Royce logo, and then we've got the chevrons on the back of the nacelle itself. If you're wondering if the what's it called, the fan blades, if they rotate, I can't really see them much. Apologies for the lighting in my room. But the fan blades do spin, but you'll need to do it forcefully, but I'm not yet. Here we have, just here at the end of my my thing, is the landing light on the wing. Not particularly sure what this yellow marking is. I believe that's for de-icing or something. I'm not quite sure. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments. I'll be interested to find out. Going down the curvature of the wing, of course, this is the beautiful design of the right wingtip. Here we have the red dot of the Japanese flag. Just waiting for it to focus. There we go. Just here is the red navigation light, and next to that is just the normal light for the wing. I can't actually remember what it's typically called right at the moment, but yeah. So, and of course right at the end, past these lights, just here is the actual right wingtip itself. Looking at the rear of the model, we've got just here, we've got the the L3 door, and going down the model further, we've got just here, we've got the second antenna on top of the fuselage, and just here we've got the third, and below on the bottom of the fuselage, just here we've got Air Japan, which is the formal name of or official name of the airline, Air Japan. And next to that, again we've got the Japanese flag, and below that we've got the 787-10 Boeing logo and typeface. To the right of all that, we've got the L4 door, and then below that we've got the registration, which of course is Juliet Alpha 900 Alpha. Sweet. And next to that in the center of the shot at the moment. Let's see if I can, there we go. We've got the horizontal stabilizer. You can see just here and also just here on the other side of the tail, we've got those little silver dots on the stabilizers themselves. They are logo lights, or they could be called tail lights as well. So if this aircraft was at a terminal or at on the ground or anywhere operating, the logo would be seen at night, because that little light there is what is shining up the tail fin. Bit confusing for me to explain, but that's what it is for. And of course, focusing now on the tail, the beautiful Dreamliner tail, we've got the ANA logo on there, and then we've got the little static ports on the tail fin. There would be some lightning strobe things on the tail fin if this was a real aircraft, but of course it's a model, so it doesn't have that on there. And on the end at the rear of the aircraft, we've got the strobe light just here, and then the actual APU itself. Sweet, so that is that side of the aircraft. Rotating the aircraft to the other side. The only real difference on this side is that there is a cargo door just here and another cargo door just here. Of course, on this side of the wing, we've got the registration on the top, and then we've got the green navigation light just here. And of course, this is the number 2 engine. This side's a Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 engine. So just giving you a brief look at the bottom side of the aircraft. So just looking here, we've got, if it wants to focus, here we've got the nose gear door and the nose gear itself. Going further down the aircraft, we've got the stand hole and the detail of the engines on this side, and the gears and the gear doors on the fuselage. On this side we've got the registration under the wing. On this side we've got the red sun dot that's on the Japanese flag. And further down the aircraft we've got a antenna just in the center of the shot there. Apologies if they're shaking, I'm just trying to hold the model with one hand. And there we have the APU door, and then the actual APU itself. Sweet, so now I'll just let it focus on the model. There we go. So now that we've come to the end of the video, let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Apologies if I'm speaking a bit too fast. I'm still getting used to doing these sorts of videos, so some feedback in the comment section below would be appreciated, to let me know what you want to see in future videos, etc., and what I can improve on as a creator of YouTube videos. So if you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, do feel free to give it a thumbs down. Again, if you want to give your feedback about what I can improve on, etc., let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought, of course. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And while you're there, ding that bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. I've got some ideas for future videos that will be coming shortly. When I say shortly, I mean maybe in the next day or so. So do look out for that. Yeah. So if you made it this far into the video and you want to see more, go check out the last review I did of the Icelandair Boeing 757-200 in the Hexagon Aurora livery by NG Models. A card to that video should be appearing in the top right corner right about now. If you're interested in following me on other platforms I have, social media platforms, You can check out my Instagram accounts. I've got 2 active accounts. I've got my model airport that you can see in the background, and I've got my livery designs that I do on Photoshop. You can check both the links to those accounts in the description below. I look forward to seeing you on my accounts, and hopefully you like my content as well. If you're interested in joining an aviation Discord server, why not check out the Global Aviation Alliance? Let me know in the comment section below if you're interested in joining, so then I can forward you to the admins of that server, so then you can get your application process started. Again, all the links will be all the links to all the social media platforms or accounts that I've just mentioned will be in the description below. And on that note, thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.